tickets, 5 nights in a hotel, and spending them That's right. Tickets now for vacation night. And remember, Wizards fans, if you still want to come to upcoming games, we've got your back. Simply visit our ticket window or head online and get your Wizards tickets tonight. The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of... And 4, 6'9".
We know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
Now, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And teaming up with Jordan Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal with. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. In the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Tyler Hero out there with MP. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Here's Poole, following the basket by MP.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Poole kicks to Kispert. Back to Poole. To the paint. Here's Bay. Pass to Kispert. 3 on the clock. Here's Poole. And he banks in the layup.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Hunter. And he just worked New York in that last game. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Hunter's got 7 points.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring in his game.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Kispert kicks to Bay. Back to Kispert. Kuzma against Butler. From 10 feet out, Kuzma can't get it to go. Miami leading by 3. Here's MP. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 11.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Kuzma kicks to Poole. Over Hunter. Poole no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted taken.
Hunter no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here, looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Sarr comes in for Kyle Kuzma. George is checked in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Koulibaly in for Kispert. Heat also with the sub. Jaquez is checked in. Now, here is George. And again, Washington no good. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. MP finds Adebayo.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Hunter on the wing, guarded by Poole, and that one's good. Hunter.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Can they get it? Poole no good. Hunter with it. Over Koulibaly. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Lewis is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's Marvin Bagley, and it's George in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Lewis passes to Bagley. And here's Kuzma. Shoots over Jaquez. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Bagley.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Hunter against Lewis. From the wing. And another basket for Miami.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Now, here's Bagley. Last game he had 13. Here's Koulibaly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Now here's Kuzma, following the miss by MP.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Jaquez finds Hero. The three from MP. MP showing the range.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
MP against Lewis. Valanciunas passes to Kuzma for the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Bays checked in for the Wizards. Heat also with the sub. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Rozier.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
Lewis attacking, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Here's Lewis, following the basket by MP. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hunter. Over Lewis. Hunter, no good. Wizards trail by 16. Bay with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Bay, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Rebound by Kispert. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Lewis. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP right side. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Miami Heat with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey, everybody.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
You know, right now for Washington, not a...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for Miami, in the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. And it's Hunter in at point guard.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, You think he's been in this league for over a decade.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 34. Count that one.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Hunter against Poole. Pass to Kispert. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kispert. Offline with his three. The Heat leading by 19 points. Butler from outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hunter's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Bay. No scoring in this one. Here's Kuzma to stop the run. Miami grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Kispert. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. Now here's Butler. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Down low. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his first points of the night.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Hunter against Poole. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Wizards are gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Wizards trail by 20. Pass to Coulibaly. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Poole gets it to go.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line, or he will do exactly that.
Hunter for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Hunter's got 39.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you got to hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Inside, stolen by Kispert. To the inside, Valanciunas goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 3 from MP. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the arc. Poole, no good. Miami leading by 18. The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 42 in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Kispert kicks to Poole. Kuzma outside. No good that time. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside, Hero. Here's the three. And the Heat, another three.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
MP has been leading the charge for the Heat. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Bagley. Kispert is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Lewis in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Back to MP. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. MP's got 47 points.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Here's Lewis. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Tries the spin move. Here's Hunter. And there's another one for the Heat.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Up top, Bagley. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Back to Hunter. And good, he hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Kuzma outside. And again, Washington no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Lewis misses.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Poole with no one around. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Poole against Hunter. Goes up on the wing. Bay pulls it in. So it's the Wizards now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and stolen by Love. Outside, Hero. Now Hunter. Adebayo with a screen on Bay. Loads it up for Adebayo. And the layup's good off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up.
Great win tonight, MP. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.